Good Monday afternoon, and thank you for joining us for 22 News at 4 o'clock. I'm Nick Oresco. We are starting off our work week near 60 degrees, a mild day today. Let's bring in 22 News Storm Team meteorologist Brian Lapis for a look at current traffic and weather conditions.
Yeah, we've got dry weather that continues through the middle of the week. It's a little bit cooler here tomorrow and Wednesday as well. Traffic is moving along just fine. Thank you very much. I-91 north and southbound is good. The Pike is also good on either side of the river and in either direction. 291 and 391 also seem to be running along just fine. It's still another windy day, breezy day with some sustained wind speeds now around 20 miles per hour. Westfield 16 miles per hour. Springfield, once again, high brush fire danger continues here, and temperatures are in the upper 50s to low 60s. 60 in Westfield, 60 in Westfield, 61 in Springfield, and upper 50s in Hampshire and Franklin County. And you can see once again, blue sky, mild air here. So how long does this dry weather last? There finally is some rain on the horizon. We'll tell you when with our 22 News Storm Team Skycast.
A Springfield police officer had his certification suspended by the Post Commission. The suspension of Officer John Toledo was confirmed in a suspension order issued last week. This follows a 75-day suspension issued by the Springfield Board of Police Commissioners in October for violating rules and regulations. We contacted Springfield Police spokesman Ryan Walsh, who could not comment on the reason for Toledo's suspension. Toledo had previously been fired in 2021. After sharing photos of a prisoner, he was reinstated to the force by an independent arbitrator. The UMass football Minutemen have 2 games left in the regular season, but they will do that without head coach Don Brown. UMass Director of Athletics Ryan Bamford has announced that Brown will no longer lead the UMass football program. Offensive coordinator Shane Montgomery will serve as the program's interim coach until a permanent head coach is named. The search for a new head coach will begin immediately. The Minutemen are 2-8 this season, losing to Liberty in overtime this past Saturday. UMass has 2 games left. They play 8th-ranked Georgia this coming Saturday. They end the season hosting UConn in Amherst on November 30th. The trial is underway and the jury is set for the man accused of shooting and killing his girlfriend's ex-boyfriend in Chesterfield. Brian Camp is charged with manslaughter. Prosecutors say Jonathan Latender was found dead in the ex-girlfriend's home in 2022 after Camp allegedly shot him when he showed up unannounced. Jury selection is underway in Hampshire Superior Court. A manslaughter conviction could mean up to 20 years in state prison. Opening statements begin Tuesday morning in Hampshire Superior Court. Firefighters in Chelsea put out an 8-alarm fire that started this morning in an empty warehouse on Forbes Street. Flames could be seen pouring from the structure, sending thick smoke into the air. The cause of the fire is being investigated, and there are no word on any injuries. There are also concerns that the building could collapse and the structure may have to be demolished. Hey, back now with meteorologist Brian Lapis. Looks like, Brian, we finally have some good amount of rain in the forecast.
Yeah, it could be a solid soaking here on Thursday. In the meantime, we're dry and mild. Our 22 News Storm Team Skycast reflecting the clear air outside. Just a few scattered clouds here later on tonight. There's 7 o'clock, a couple of scattered clouds drifting through. Noticeable breeze, at least through the evening hours from the northwest here tonight. Midnight, a few more scattered clouds, so we'll call it mostly clear here tonight. Temperatures bottom out, we expect in the 20s and 30s here early tomorrow morning. Another dry day, partly to mostly sunny, noontime sunshine, and then sunshine right through sunset. High temperatures tomorrow will be a little bit cooler, 54 to 58. The rain comes on Thursday. We'll time it on 22 News at 5.
Well, Beyonce fans will get a special gift when she performs at the halftime show of the Houston Texans-Baltimore Ravens game on Christmas Day. Netflix will stream the game. Beyonce is expected to perform songs from her latest album, Cowboy Carter. Netflix will reveal there could be some special guests that are featured on her latest album. The United States Postal Service plans to honor the late actress Betty White with a stamp in its 2025 collection. That collection will include history, natural beauty, and pop culture icons, including the late Golden Girls actor. The Postal Service said that additional stamps will also be announced soon. Betty White died on December 2021 after suffering a stroke less than 3 weeks before her 100th birthday. Coming up tonight on 22 News starting at 5 o'clock, U.S. Immigration and Customs Enforcement has recently taken Northampton residents into custody. How the nearby town of Amherst, a sanctuary community, is responding. Plus the latest on the push to start the Northern Tier passenger rail system, which would connect North Adams to Boston. And we'll break down the numbers as AAA predicts a record number of holiday travelers this Thanksgiving.
Traffic running fine as we begin the evening commute up and down I-91. We're in good shape and no delays on the Pike, east or westbound, east or west of the Connecticut River. We'll track continued dry weather before some much needed rain on 22 News at 5.
Brian, thanks, and thank you for joining us for 22 News at 4 o'clock. Latest news and weather anytime on our website, wwlp.com, and the free 22 News app.